Danny Carter comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing. Save opportunity here.
Danny Carter.
Now at the plate, Eric Castillo. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
33.
Slow roller out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Striding in, Christopher Morel. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Carter, a California-born ball player. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, and a slurve. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. In now, Zach Davis.
Now batting.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. And we are tied 4-4. So striding in, Brennan Davis. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So now to the plate, Brian Mundell, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Brian Mundell is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. At the plate, Alfonso Rivas. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Blue Wahoos lead it 5-4. Enrique Mascara comes on from the pen, hoping to finish.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Tennessee came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win.
They left just one man on base.
Danny Carter takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Striding in to start the 9th, Ian Rice, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Heading out towards shallow right. Wheel is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out. Digging in once again, Christopher Morel. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Digging in, Roberto Caro, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. No balls and a strike to count. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
A 2-0 finish today. Pensacola jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Joan Duran earns his first win of the season. Danny Carter records the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Stands our final line score. First for the victorious Blue Wahoo. 2 runs on 3 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base.
Danny Carter comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 28, Danny Carter.
Ready now, Eric Castillo. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
The catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Castillo.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. The pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
To the plate now, Christian Donahue. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Fouled off.
No, that's
and he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Dakota Chalmers earns his first win of the season. Danny Carter wraps it up for the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Blue Wahoo. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Pensacola, number 28, Danny Carter.
Now at the plate, Nathan Lucas, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. High in the air out to center field.
I got it.
Baddoo is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Wander Franco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jim Hale. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Joan Duran earns the win, his second, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Danny Carter earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Blue Wahoos, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Biscuits, 1 run on...
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Danny Carter is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here.
Danny Carter.
stepping in, Taylor Colway. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Taylor.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Cooper Hummel.
Number 9.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's won 2 games so far. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Cooper Hummel goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Hey, 2 here.
Now batting, the third baseman, Weston Wilson.
At the plate now, number 12, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
First for the victorious Shuckers. 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left no runners on.
Danny Carter takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 28, Danny Carter.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Carlos Leal, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In now, Alexander Alvarez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Alexander Alvarez is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Devin Hairston. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Foul ball.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Pensacola wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Ryan Mason claims the win out of the pen, his first. Drew Rasmussen permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Danny Carter retires the side to hammer down the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans are vital.
Danny Carter comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 28, Danny Carter.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, William Contreras.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Contreras.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Fouled away.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ryan Castillo.
Into the box, Ryan Castillo. And he fouls this one off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. He's set. Here it comes. Braden Shoemake is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Hit out towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. High chopper over to the right side. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Stephen Hyatt gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Danny Carter hammers down the save, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Blue Wahoos, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Mississippi, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.
Danny Carter takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 28, Danny Carter.
Coming to the plate now, Grayson Genesta. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike 1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, C.J. Alexander. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Stepping up to the plate, Alejandro Salazar. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count.
Hey, now we got 2. We got 2.
And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Pensacola crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Randy LeBlanc gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Danny Carter records the save, his 6th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Blue Wahoo, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For Mississippi, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we will...
Danny Carter comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 28, Danny Carter.
New inning set to get underway. At the plate, Dom Marolio. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Dom Marolio becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Now here's the pitch. TJ Nickdean is at the plate as he looks at ball one. One out, nobody on. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Carter, a California-born ball player. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, and a slurve. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Ryan Grotjahn. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and a strike to count. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Put him away. Give me your best stuff. Here you go.
And another foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Stephen Hyatt earns the win, his 2nd. Danny Carter closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter. The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Blue Wahoo, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
Danny Carter takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Blue Wahoo, number 28, Danny Carter.
Stepping up now, Anthony Greer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Anthony Greer.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Here it comes. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, we need a strikeout right here.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, number 4. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Now at the plate, Ryan Grosjean. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Griffin Jacks takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Josh Green takes the loss despite working 7 strong innings. Danny Carter earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans our final line score. First for the victorious Blue Wahoos. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base.
Danny Carter comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 28, Danny Carter.
All set for the start of the inning. Into the box now, LT Tolbert. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Nobody.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Dom Marolio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Andy Yerzy.
The first baseman.
As he beats the first pitch into the ground to the left side and foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tyler Wells earns his first win of the season. Danny Carter hammers down the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious Blue Wahoos, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
Danny Carter takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 28, Danny Carter.
Striding in once again, Drew Ellis. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
I got it.
Wade is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. Digging in to try it again, Dom Marolio. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
0-1's the count.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Carter, just 18 years old, has been enjoying a great season, and fans have noticed he's currently leading all closers in all-star votes.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
Here we go, guys.
At the plate, Anthony Greer. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point.
Hey, two-way.
Fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Blue Wahoos took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Dakota Chalmers takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Danny Carter records the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious.
This manager is hoping to stoke the competitive fire of his pitchers.
Danny Carter comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 28, Danny Carter.
In now, Brendan Sanger. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
The right fielder,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Hey, you got one.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Donnie DeWeese is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
To second for 1. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Digging in, Ryan Burke. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Pensacola Blue Wahoos came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Sean Poppin claims the win out of the pen, his first. Danny Carter wraps it up for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
That's our final line score. First for the victorious Blue Wahoos, 6 runs.